I'm a big believer of change. My dad actually used to tell me that I needed to have a backbone. I needed to have a strong color. I was too flexible. I was too much of a chameleon. I changed too frequently. I was this and I was that. So instead of telling me that it's a good thing, he would say that it was a bad thing. And so I've always had the idea that like I shouldn't change, you know. So through chemistry, through my PhD, actually, it's not the chemistry that I learned. I mean, I learned a lot about chemistry.
Your mic is making some strange noises. I'm not sure if you have it covered.
Hello?
Some cloth. Yeah, that's good.
So it's not the chemistry that I learned that I found was valuable through PhD. It was actually the people. Like, you know, you've got some really brainy people. I'm not that brainy. I've got, you know, there's people that were doing PhD that are just like beyond this world. Like, and just being in the same room and being able to just talk about life and just their experiences. And you find some good mentors as well, just throughout things. And it was the experience. So like, I think that's invaluable. Like, and you know, you have people from all around the world. You don't just have people from that country alone. Like PhD is pretty much like you're in a multi, you know, cultural environment where everyone's trying to achieve their own goals, right? So yeah, I learned a lot about people skills. I understood the dynamics of how competitive it is, because everyone wants to be professor, but we know that in reality there's only 0.2% of PhDs to become a professor. That's like lower than winning a lotto, I think. I'm not trying to discourage people that are doing their PhDs right now, because if that's what you really want to do, please go for it. What I'm saying is, I liked the process of you have a problem and you research things. How do you research, and what makes it a valid fact? And how do you provide a solution that is accepted by people? So for me, it was about how do I communicate what I found? Do I present that hard work that I've done into many graphs and many pages of shit that people won't even read, or do I condense it and minimalize it to one page summary that people will look at and be like, oh, okay, that was so simple. Like, so you studied 3 years for that? I'm like, no, I studied 3 years and condensed that shit for you to understand. Because what's the point of me doing stuff that no one understands, right? So I love the point. That's why I love minimalizing shit, because there's so much effort that goes into and thought processes, so that the person doesn't even know why you did that, right? So taking that, and then I don't know, you can pretty much apply to any kind of job or anything that you do in life. Like now I know how to, I'm still trying, like I'm still learning as well, but during PhD time in the lab, let's say, you have limited resources, right? You don't have a lot of funding, so your lab might not have a lot of chemicals or things that you need. So it's a fucking jungle out there. Like, it's literally like don't touch my shit, don't jeopardize my work, right? My territory. But you still got to share, because it's a group. So everyone's your friend, but everyone's also your enemy. So there's a lot of politics involved. So obviously sometimes you want to say what you want to say, and then there might be like an escalated situation. But I learned how to kind of diffuse that in a way. So like learning people skills, how to diffuse escalated situations. How do you get something that you want without directly asking them? That's through collaboration. So how do I make sure that everyone else also wins as well? Collaboration.